Hey team, how's it going? Welcome back. Did a little bit of side questing last night after I pieced out. I didn't do much, just bopping around Arlathan Forest, just trying to kind of get through some of like the more tedious, boring, whatever, not that relevant side quests, just to get my levels up and honestly to practice fighting, because oh my god, I'm literally so bad. I'm having a hard time. What am I on? Am I an underdog? Yeah, underdog's definitely proving to be a little harder than I expected. It's okay though. I knew it was gonna be tough. I'm just really, my defending timing is not great. But anyway, I do want to get back to doing a couple more of the main quest. I think I want to go through Treviso and Minrathous today and get some of that stuff out of the way. But yeah, so we can go ahead and get into it. Oh, I think last night I did also do Harding's quest quickly. It's always a good one.
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
On her.
Meaning...
Sure.
The children of the stone.
Dwarves.
Dwarves.
So nice.
Not surfacers
It's
like
so
me,
detailed.
but the ones from the deep
love
roads.
it. Like I feel like you can
Almost
like, all
10
the
years ago, a
embroidery.
shaper from Orzammar
really good.
bonded with a titan.
Titans, ancients... You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
Or you could be the only dwarf in the world with magic. Which must feel nice.
A little. But I don't know everything about it. Yet. And I probably should. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Oh. Look at her tiny desk. Are you kidding me? What? She's so cute. Oh, I just love her.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Anything for you. I need Emmerich and Davin to get near stat, honestly. I can't do this. Okay. I think I will go to Treviso first. In this. Because Lord knows it ain't going to be around for long. I also want to build up his friendship while I can.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt, but more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord butchered Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Yeah.
I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
Oh, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
What gives them the right?
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
We are not.
He was my cousin!
We have company.
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. They...
I loved his character. I'm sad to
Please,
see that.
you have to finish Dareth's contract.
I'm nervous to
it's
see
about
where
the Butcher.
his character goes.
My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me
somewhere.
we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
That voice acting. Whoa. Makes me tear up every time.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teir and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I've spotted them around the city. I think there's one nearby on the walls.
Let's go look. This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here. The Butcher is making poison. Carmec.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the Butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antom brought in a Carmec master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Oogie. Such a pretty city. I feel like I'm like really just trying to enjoy the scenery right now.
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
So happy to see them getting along so well. Okay. Oh, he has a gun.
Over here!
Take him out, quick!
Time to finish it.
Straight to the nuts. Yikes. Yikes. the ledge. There we go. Goodbye.
I command you to ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors.
Big ol' head. There's that big stink.
I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gift.
Ugly
I
ass
am
bitch.
will made flesh. So much flesh. Finally, the fight the Butcher denied has come to me. Will prove my worth.
I'm here on behalf of the crows, poisoner.
Yeah. Get him, guys.
You face the gift of the gods. The strength I'll give.
We'll ask questions after it's dead.
Gift. Butcher fool.
It's done. The Karmic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
Look how we just shoot this and explode it in an
That's the last
enclosed
of the
room
poison, thankfully.
while we're there.
Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Sucking up all that poison. Yum. Tasty.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Carmack. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Tyr and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
Listen to
These
Vinci challenge with that
protections
rolling your
are in
eyes
place for
challenge.
the good of everyone.
Impossible.
You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing
They're
trade
so
receipts,
annoying,
Evenchi.
bro.
The crows rule Antiva.
And
Picture the
Treviso
part one.
will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Governor. Fucking Evenchi. Annoying ass little motherfucker. Plus for this. someone was sliding. Jump to Valara's quest quickly. I do think I want to get that out of the way as well.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Where are you? Hi. Hey, darling. Let's go. I just love Valara. She really is one of my favorite characters.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the Lyran reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right, sorry.
Forget it.
Are you okay, Valara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Valara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course.
See you soon.
So, what was all that about?
What was what all about?
That tension seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Not nothing.
So, it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket. Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do, I know.
We're keeping reality intact. That feels pretty important.
Right, good point. Okay, one more to go.
I love her.
Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
That line
Found the
kills
other
me.
crystal.
Great, slot it in.
There's just like so many big feelings. And she doesn't know what to do with herself. Hurts me.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine, or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Right, yeah. But does it have to be done by you? Any veil jumper could do this work, right? Why not let them help?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Valara, I'm
brother.
What?
Back there, you asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
Where is he? Oh no.
It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. But not because of you. Syrian. That was his name.
He's so hot.
We were the same,
hot,
you know? In a lot of ways.
When can we get to
the
next part?
Everything.
I want to see that man.
About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notister Thalin. Figured it had the answers. Or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
You loved him. They loved the idea of him.
They never knew him. Not really. Didn't know why he did what he did. Syrian, he felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird. In Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it.
Her whole, like this whole monologue.
Trying to keep up.
She delivers it so well.
Focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me.
I'm gonna tear up again. I'm gonna tear up again.
We should head back.
She really delivers those lines really well.
Rook. Thank you for being here.
I feel like, I mean, all the companions are wonderful. And I do feel like, you know, a lot of them feel more well-rounded, but I feel like Belara is one that feels a little bit more like real to me in a sense. Just because I feel like, you know, they write her as like these two, like kind of very different, almost like people that you interact with, right? Like she has like this horrible tragic past that like obviously really affects her, and I feel like they deliver those lines really well and like really sell me on that. But then she has this whole other like facade, right, that she puts up, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why she's one of my like favorite companions, because I just feel like of all of them, she just has like the most, I don't know, realistic portrayals. It's just really good. I love her, my darling. Oh, there we go. Anyway, now that I'm done subbing, where are we going to next? really need to butter him up before I destroy a city.
For me?
Yeah. Look at that little smile. Are you serious?
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So, do you think I could become one? An investigator?
It takes a certain amount of focus, too.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not then. I still can't believe it. I'm talking to the Nev Gallus.
And that's sweet, but I don't need the flattery.
Right, just a person I'll try to remember.
Rook,
She's such a
here to
fangirl.
join us?
I love it.
I'm glad to see you're making friends, Bellara.
Oh, definitely. Nev's, well, Nev, she's been just so kind.
It turns out Bellara knows my work. Or at least the parts that make the papers.
It all sounds so exciting. The things you've done, the people
I don't
you've
think I got
helped.
this last time.
Those are the ones that go well. You don't hear about the rest. Everyone wants a scandal. Or a happy ending.
Or both, like the time you told the Marquis to—
Hold on. I don't think Rook's interested in that story.
Rook's a little interested.
Look, I'd love to, honest, but that story needs the right atmosphere. After dark over bad coffee, or expensive wine. Take your pick.
Speaking of, what's the situation with cooking exactly? Are we on a rotation or what? I can help out. I'm a pretty good cook, with some things at least. Well, most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted and things burn.
Oh, good. It's not just me.
Do you mostly cook Dalish foods? I haven't had a chance to try many.
Sometimes. Not a lot of options when you're out in the forest. But I've learned a lot of different cooking styles. And Tivin, Rivani. Oh, I even learned how to make Tevinter Khachapuri.
Wait, real khachapuri? The hollowed out bread? 3 kinds of cheese? I love khachapuri. What about you, Rook? What are you craving?
That's good. Hell yeah.
Cheese and bread were the only words I needed to hear.
You have no idea.
It's good, with the right cheese, which can be hard to find out in the forest.
Well, we'll have to see what we can find you. You should have an assistant. Someone to make sure it doesn't burn. See if it tastes right. That sort of thing.
Nev Gallus, helping me cook?
Again, the flattery.
Right, just a person. Got it.
Great. Now, let's see what we can scrounge up.
Oh my god. I didn't get that last time. That's a really sweet interaction. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was really cute. I love that. I love their relationship. Their friendship is so sweet. Okay, anybody else? Anything else? Nope. Okay. I think we can go to Docktown now. I'm getting to see Viper.
Arlathan.
Oh, look at Viper. I never
Hard
even
to
noticed
get
him. He's right there.
Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back. Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst. And you might just get by.
Do the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
The name, the entrance. I have so many questions.
Most people do.
So why the meeting?
I need to get that
Is this
mod
about your
where
work with Varric?
they remove his
Something terrible
bandana.
got loosed when we disrupted Solas'
Just
ritual.
for science.
A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlathan, Demeter's Crossing.
There were Venatori whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
Just the usual.
So are the gods. Can't be a coincidence.
The Venatori want one thing. If an ancient power promised them control of Tevinter,
They'd sign the deal in blood. We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
Hold on. I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
We don't know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it.
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick with me.
Sure. The relic the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
Oh, no.
The demons, they...
Came out of nowhere, I know.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me.
I feel like I have my elves, my rooks sliders set
Enchantment on the entrance.
to
I can get it.
maximum height, and she's still smaller than Lucan is. That's kind of crazy to me. Like, Solas is so tall, and the Inquisitor was so tall. Like, they were really, like, nearly the same height in Inquisition. I feel like they really made the elves so much smaller. But also, even Balar is a lot taller than Rook. Like, look at, like, my presets are set to the max, and she's still shorter than him. That's crazy. I don't like that. I wanted her to be, like, tall.
I'm on it.
Like, tall.
All right.
Silly.
Follow me.
Was this protection racket run by a demon?
Every third person runs a scam here. Guess the demon wanted in.
Don't give Spite ideas.
Is everyone all right? Nev, you're back in the city.
Templar Rana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard
Stop.
there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
Of course.
I'd like to think so.
All right. If you have anything on the relic...
I thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
I get the feeling you two have stories.
And they all start like this.
With me annoying you? Harsh, but fair. Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Okay.
Albin Bataris, your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Albin's our buyer, and a Venatori. Sounds... He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
We have our relic. You're supposed to wait.
The Venatori don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power...
Well, what? Impress a risen god. Can you even control it?
Shut up! You think I won't...
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But Red Lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. I appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
Man, I do got a punchable face, let me tell you what.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
At least we stopped the demons. That's something.
If Docktown's a little safer, it's not for nothing.
I know it's not perfect.
We got the relic, and the smuggler. The Shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her.
I'm interested to see what else we find out
She
about.
just didn't know it yet.
What's her name? Aelia? With Manrathos not in shambles. Hello, Nev. How do?
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Sure thing.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
You got it.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Odd. Anvalanim is the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Don't like the sound of that. That did it. We can get through now.
I got blight on me. Let's kill those shadow dragon rats, so I can leave this. Place. On it. Shadow dragon agents. They're down here with us. Get them. Don't let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout.
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know, and that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Kinda nasty down here. Hello.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
Thank you. Oh.
Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Okay.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn or Venatori, makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go. So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Cool. So, Viper single or asking for a friend?
Great. The Venatori are up to something.
Wait.
Time to break it up.
Okay. I did not notice that last time.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
Controlling Darkspawn.
Not in my city. Rook takes credit there.
Hey, they were.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Yeah.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minratha's Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Wow. Surprising. So surprising.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are, exactly.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
He's so hot. Mammers.
Did you find anything in there?
The Risen
Yeah,
Gods
it's
taught
not like
Venatori
that.
how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillinan like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The Risen Gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these Risen Gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
Yeah, Tarquin.
Nay, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori, and Risen Gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mayvarus is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvarus Talani, formerly Magister Mayvarus Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against Risen Gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Anything for you, darling?
I know someone in the area who's keeping watch. Find him in the library. Say you're looking for Ferdinand Genetivi's book on Orlais.
Ferdinand Genetivi what?
He's a Ferelden scholar, virtually unknown in the north, and no one ever asks about his work.
Oh, a passphrase. Got it.
Oh. He said, oh. Look at this cool map. I'll have to come back and do that later. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for today. We will get Davrin and do the whole Did I be some Minrathous thing tomorrow, I think. Ugh, I'm really not looking forward to that. It's gonna be a real fucking bummer, but I really like my wreck. I am liking the rogue gameplay. Not great, but I think I'm slightly improving. Little by little. Right? Guys? Anyway, thanks team for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye.